Welcome, members, guests, visitors, and staff. Thank you for being a part of our community on this, our holiest day of the year. Allow me to wish you a B'sha'a Tova. As we learned on Rosh Hashanah from Rabbi Hollander, this translates to mean goodness happens in its time. And this is my wish for all of us as we begin this new year of 5784. Although this phrase, B'sha'a Tova, may be new to some of us, the experience is not. If you were able to see the Temple Sinai Year in Review video that was emailed, then you know that we enjoyed a great deal of goodness together last year. It was a year of bringing back beloved traditions and trying new experiences of praying, learning, celebrating, and connecting with each other both in and out of the building. Our synagogue has been a pillar of our community for generations. Many presidents before me have stood in this very spot and attempted to answer the same question: what does the future hold for Temple Sinai? While we cannot know for sure what the coming months and years will bring, we are wholeheartedly hoping for continued B'sha'a Tova, while simultaneously working diligently to meet the continuously evolving needs of this community. Our world is rapidly changing. Technology has transformed the way we communicate, learn, and connect with each other. As Rabbi Wolberg discussed at Rosh Hashanah, apps like ChatGPT have pushed us to examine what it means to be human. Never has there been a more relevant question than what does it mean to be a Jewish human today? My daughter recently wrote a paper about the impact of Jewish life at Pitt has made on her. She said, being Jewish isn't the prayers we sing and who we worship as a religion. It's about the traditions we practice and who we surround ourselves with to do them. This statement embodies my beliefs about our Jewish journey as a congregation and my experiences here. One example of this has been my experiences with the Morning Minyan group, who have been so warm and welcoming. Every day they come together not only to pray, but to have breakfast and chat. On a recent Friday morning, a member brought tomatoes and figs from her garden to share. Another member took some home, made matbuka, and brought some back to share with me. I then shared it with my family on Rosh Hashanah. This is building community at its best and warms my heart. Our greatest strength here at Temple Sinai is us, the members. We do the things that ChatGPT cannot. We express compassion, love, empathy, support. We take care of each other and celebrate with one another and hold each other up. Since taking on this role, I have met more of our members in the last few months than the last 10 years being a member, and for that I am so grateful. I feel that building community and strengthening relationships within our walls is of utmost importance now more than ever. People introduce themselves to me here, but also at the market and the hair salon. I challenge you to make these connections. Say hello, introduce yourself, get involved on a committee, come to Minyan. I promise you will get more out of it than you expected. We exist as a congregation only because of your continued support, which comes in every form imaginable. For example, our Chesed committee recruited volunteers to drive members to appointments. Our sisterhood engaged in tremendous fundraising to renovate our chapel. Our staff took the Torahs to the streets in a continued effort to find new and innovative ways to make holidays meaningful for all. Modernizing synagogue life does not mean abandoning our traditions. On the contrary, it means adaptation in the context of a shift in population and needs. It means creating an inclusive and welcoming environment where everyone, regardless of age, background, ability, or level of observance, feels at home. It means embracing technology to enhance our learning, communication, and community building. It means, at the same time, deeply listening to each other and never being afraid to share what it is that we truly need from our Jewish experience. And finally, it means creating access for any and all that want to be a part of our community. Too often, membership comes with a price tag that is out of reach for many. In truth, membership at Temple Sinai means making a donation, a contribution to help sustain an organization that is committed to maintaining a Jewish community that stays vibrant, educated, engaged, and proud of their Judaism. For several years, the lay leadership at Temple Sinai has been researching the viability of alternative dues, and in the coming year, I will be working to finalize that structure and share it with all of you. This is an idea that has been spreading throughout North America congregations over the last decades, and we are proud to bring it home to Temple Sinai. This year, we've welcomed 20 new member families and welcomed back an astounding 14 families that had previously left the congregation. Because of our emphasis on accessibility, we touched the lives of nearly 1,000 people on the first day of Rosh Hashanah, whether it was in person or on screen. And there's so much more to come. With your continued support, we look forward to this being a congregation that welcomes many new generations to come. To our esteemed members, a sincere thank you for your support. Please know that your financial contributions to the synagogue are thoughtfully allocated toward keeping the building functional, compensating our incredible staff, and offering educational, spiritual, engaging, and fun programs for all ages. When you entered shul today, you were given your annual appeal pledge card. For those of you who have already made a pledge or contributed to this year's annual appeal, from all of Temple Sinai's leadership, we thank you. The annual appeal is a cornerstone of our financial stability. It allows us to reach our goals and maintain a balanced budget in a way that simply charging dues could never do. In this era of change and modernization, our annual appeal is evolving as well. This year you'll see a Venmo QR code on your pledge card, making it easier than ever to contribute to the ongoing success of our synagogue. Venmo. And we would be equally grateful if you go the old-fashioned route as well. There are boxes at the registration table and in the Machzor tables where members can deposit the pledge cards. Whether you choose to donate once a year or set up a monthly contribution, your generosity helps ensure the financial health and sustainability of Temple Sinai. Change is not always easy, and there may be challenges along the way. But remember, we are not the first to innovate. In the same spirit, we can move forward confident that our commitment to Judaism and our shared values will guide us. Our successful future relies on all of you. This means, in addition to your financial support, we also need your leadership, your feedback, and your voice. The future of Temple Sinai is bright, and it is in our hands. Let us embrace change with an open heart, modernize our synagogue life while staying rooted in our traditions, and assure a strong future for our community. Shana Tova, may the coming year be filled with blessings and renewed purpose for us all. Thank you, and may we all be inscribed in the book of life for a year of growth, unity, and positive change. Welcoming B'Sha'a Tova.